Good morning. Today is another cycling day. I just rented a bicycle in the center of Da Nang next to my hotel, and now I am cycling southwards through the, I would call it the suburbs of Da Nang. Not the most beautiful place in the world, but okay so far. I will go to the direction of Hoi An. Not sure if I'm gonna make it to Hoi An all the way, but let's see. So actually I'm not so interested in the town itself right now because I've been there before. Instead, I would like to explore the countryside, the rice fields a little bit more. But my first destination will be something called Marble Mountains. It's a famous sightseeing place here in Da Nang. Not really sure what exactly it is. It is, basically the mountain you can see over there, right in front of me. You can go up. You are supposed to have a great view of Da Nang. And there were also some temples. Let's go this way. As I said, not really the most beautiful place in the world. I mean, these palm trees and flowers in the middle of the road are nice, but when you look to the side, there is really so much construction work going on. It is crazy. And the problem of course is these are not necessarily construction sites that will be finished in a few months or a year. I am pretty sure that many of them just will keep the way they are, because who knows, the money might run out, priorities might change. Okay, let's try to find our way to the Marble Mountains. So this is looking good, but it is always unclear whether the road will continue or just stop somewhere in the middle of nowhere. And this is kind of in the middle of nowhere. But don't get me wrong, Da Nang is a beautiful city. It has beautiful places, but you cannot expect everything to be nice. So I'm not deliberately showing you these places. It's just part of reality. The region near Marble Mountain is really full with these shops where you can buy all kind of statues. I don't know, monkeys. This might be, I don't know, I don't think it's the Buddha. You can even get Ho Chi Minh. Amazing. Look at all that. I'm wondering who is buying this stuff. Well, people who have houses, I guess. And it is all made of some kind of marble. Not really sure if it's really the marble from the Marble Mountain or if it comes from some other place. As we get closer to the Marble Mountains, it's getting more touristy once again. Hi. Yeah, thank you. So the challenge will be now to find a place to park my bicycle, but it looks like this lady is willing to help me, but let me look for myself at first. Okay, thank you. How much is it?
No time money.
Nope.
I live in
Ah, okay,
later,
okay, great,
Later,
thank you.
look you like
Okay,
buy
I will
yeah,
buy something later.
Where
Thank
are you from?
Germany.
You go up there, you walk
Yes,
4 minutes.
yes, I walk.
Yeah, you buy ticket 40,000 dong. You now walk, you go elevator 55. Big water
Okay.
mountain, very
Yeah.
nice.
That's the entrance. Here's the ticket office. I have already bought a ticket and now I think I need to show it to this guy. Hello. Thank you. Made it up the first set of stairs. About 50 meters or so. I'm already sweating quite a bit. Look at that. Let's check out the cave. Not sure if this is already the cave or just the entrance. Okay.
Then we have the second page. You can go and visit. Yeah. The artifacts show that 1,000 years ago, the Chamba people used to be here. They use the cave as the worshipping place. You can see the view inside.
Quite amazing.
For the third page, there.
Didn't really expect that.
Depends on you what you guys do. The Hindu they go bowling here.
I can go to see that. Okay. Jalinga.
I am definitely not an expert, but it looks like this place also has some elements of Hindu culture. So this looks more Hindu to me than Buddhist. Probably from the Cham people who lived here a few hundred years ago. This cave is really huge, at least 20 meters high. This is the upper station of the elevator. So ticket price is, if you don't take the elevator, ticket price is 40,000 dong, that's about €1.50. And for another 15,000, 50 cents or so, You can take the elevator, but only to this level. And I don't think it's really worth it. So this is really a beautiful place, but it is super crowded. So it's difficult to film. So I think we are here right now, and there are some more caves, a viewpoint, another cave, lots of things to see here. This cave, Hoi An cave, looks really impressive, and here is another viewpoint. Let's see what this cave will be like.
That's the one I'm looking forward to the most, isn't it? The cable car and the Golden Bridge.
Some interesting carvings here at the entrance. This is, I think, the final cave, the Dong La cave. Inside the last cave, I didn't film a lot. I had to stop filming because there really was some serious climbing involved. So most of this place is easily accessible, but this one cave was really a bit difficult, especially when you consider how many tourists there are. Okay, that's a big one. Wow. This is really huge. Like 50 meters high. Complete temple inside the cave.
And the local belief when you use your communicate from outside forever.
this is a nice viewpoint here, where you can see the other marble mountains. So as far as I know, there are 5 of them, representing the 5 elements, and only the one where I am right now is actually accessible. This place, Marble Mountain, exceeded my expectations. I planned to spend maybe half an hour here, maybe 1 hour. Now I've been here for 2 hours, and it is not so much the viewpoints, which are amazing. It's more these caves with all these statues and temples and so on inside. But now I think I've got to leave because I wanted to do some more cycling. Got my bicycle back, so it wasn't a scam. The lady only wanted me to look at some stuff and of course buy some stuff in her shop, which sells engraved stone figures, things like that, which I'm not really interested in. But she also sells some drinks, so she also sells some drinks, so I bought a Coke, so she might be happy. Not the best place for filming, that's for sure. Okay, so now I am going to look for some quiet road direction Hoi An, preferably through the rice fields. No idea if that's possible. Cycling through the suburbs of Da Nang. That's what it looks like. Looks like everybody can more or less build whatever they want, even though this is a communist country which should have strong rules for everything. But yep, it doesn't really look like that, which has definitely advantages but also disadvantages. Even more construction going on, and quite a lot, and this looks like higher quality houses or apartments. So the road I wanted to take in direction of Hoi An was closed, private property. So there was a guy standing in front of it and he showed me, no, can't go there. Okay, so I think the only option I have for now is to go back to the main street. I've been wondering what is going on here. Why is there just nothing? I mean, this is halfway between Da Nang and Hoi An, and it's a good location, about 500 meters from the seashore. Then I noticed that these booths here, they sell real estate. So you can buy land here, and probably there are also already some plans to buy apartments and so on. And that's why all of this is completely empty. Once again, I'm really wondering if that will work out. I mean, sure, many people in Vietnam live in not the best housing conditions, but on the other hand, they won't be able to afford any luxury apartment or whatever they are going to build here. Yeah. So I'm not sure, maybe I'm completely wrong, but my impression is that there is something going massively wrong here. I can't imagine that this will work out and everything will be great. So even in Da Nang, here's another one of these booths. Even in Da Nang, about 20% of the houses are under construction, which is already a lot. Here, oh, there is something. Is this glass on the road? I hope not. While here, it is more like 80%. And I would say most of it is not just under construction, most of it is really has stopped construction. So these are buildings that are standing around since years. I think maybe COVID was an issue as well. But it doesn't look like they will be completed. So yeah. I need to say the region between Da Nang and Hoi An is probably not the best location for cycling. You can only go on the main road or on side streets like this. You can never say if you can actually ride on a street or if it's private property or something similar. So not really a recommendation, at least for most people. I think for me it's okay because I like to understand this country better. I like to see the good sides and the bad sides as well. Okay, I don't think I can go on here. I have to go this way probably. But as a normal tourist, quote unquote, you will probably not want to do this. Let's have a look at one of those real estate stands. This one is currently not occupied, as it seems. So when you look at this map, on the top there is Da Nang somewhere down in the south there will be Hoi An, and we are in between. This region is a golf court and the ocean is to the right. As I said, we are currently somewhere here. So this is the area where I cycled through, and all of these are new buildings as it seems. I'm not sure about the other side of the river, if these are ready or if all of this whole kind of city is still in planning. And don't get me wrong, I'm not ranting about Vietnam. You find places like this, for example in the Mediterranean, basically in most tourist regions. So this is not specific for this country. And who knows, maybe it's gonna work out sometime. So here are some relatively nice looking houses which are ready, but looks like they are mostly not yet inhabited. And it's hard to imagine that the beautiful beach is just 500 meters away. I think I'm gonna go back to the center of Da Nang now. Maybe one more hour to drive, and then gonna have some good food and enjoy the positive sides of this region once again. Before I go back, I will try to go to the beach. This neighborhood here is really close, and there are actually people who live here in, as it seems, quite poor circumstances. Yeah, here we are. That's the beach over there. There's a little restaurant. I wish there was some cycling road close to the beach, but unfortunately there isn't. The Nang over there, and you can see the mountains. Quite a contrast.